In a world brimming with untold stories, have you ever wondered about the silent adventures that unfold right under our noses in the bustling streets and quiet corners of our own neighborhoods? Today, we delve into one such tale, a heartwarming journey of courage, friendship, and the unbreakable bond between a pet and his person. This is the story of Buddy, a small puppy with a giant heart, and his incredible quest to find his way back home. It all began on a sun-drenched afternoon in the sprawling greenery of Oakwood Park. Buddy, a golden retriever puppy with fur the color of honey and an insatiable curiosity, was enjoying a perfect day with his beloved owner, Lily. His world was a symphony of new smells and exciting sounds. Suddenly, a flash of vibrant blue caught his eye, a magnificent butterfly, its wings like tiny stained glass windows, flitting from flower to flower. With a playful yip, instinct took over. The chase was on. He bounded through tall grass, his tail a blur of happy motion, completely captivated by the dance of the butterfly. One joyful leap followed another, leading him further and further away, until the familiar scent of Lily and the cheerful sound of her voice faded into the distance. When the butterfly finally soared high into the sky and disappeared, Buddy stopped, panting and proud. But as he looked around, the familiar picnic blanket was gone. The park felt vast and strange. He was alone. A wave of uncertainty washed over the little puppy as the familiar park transformed into a confusing maze. The city, once a distant hum, now roared around him with intimidating energy. Towering buildings blotted out the sun, and the legs of rushing people formed a forest he couldn't see through. Frightened but determined, Buddy pushed onward, his nose to the ground, searching for a trace of home. It was then that a sleek shadow detached itself from an alleyway. A calico cat with wise, green eyes and a confident saunter approached him. Instead of a hiss, the cat, whom we'll call Patches, gave a reassuring meow. Sensing Buddy's distress, Patches seemed to understand. The unlikely duo began to navigate the urban jungle together. The clever feline led Buddy through quiet back alleys, away from the thunderous traffic, and even showed him where a kind baker left out scraps of food. Patches was a silent guardian, a steady presence in the overwhelming city, guiding the lost puppy one paw step at a time. Days turned into a week, and Buddy's hope began to wane. The city was a relentless labyrinth of concrete and noise. Yet, with Patches by his side, he never gave up. One morning, as they rounded a corner onto a busy street, a familiar sight pierced through Buddy's weariness. It was the old clock tower, the one he could see from his backyard, its hands pointing steadfastly towards the sky. A surge of adrenaline and recognition shot through him. That was it. That was his landmark. He knew that tower. He knew the way from there. With a grateful nudge to his feline friend, Buddy broke into a run, his tired legs finding a new burst of speed. His heart hammered against his ribs, not with fear, but with pure, unadulterated excitement. He dodged pedestrians and crossed streets with newfound confidence, every fiber of his being pulling him toward the one place he longed for. The scent of home grew stronger with every step, the sweet perfume of the roses lining Mrs. Gable's fence, the familiar smell of freshly cut grass from his own front lawn. He rounded the final corner, and there it was, his house, with its bright red door and welcoming porch. And sitting on the steps, her head in her hands, was Lily. Buddy let out a series of frantic, joyous barks. Lily's head snapped up, her eyes wide with disbelief and then flooding with tears of relief. "Buddy," she cried, rushing towards him. The reunion was a whirlwind of happy whimpers, joyful tears, and wagging tails. He was home. He was safe. Buddy, the little puppy who had braved a big city, was finally back in the arms of the person who meant the whole world to him. This story of Buddy serves as a powerful reminder that even when we feel lost and the world seems overwhelmingly large, the light of home and the love that awaits us can guide us through the darkest of paths. It is in these journeys, filled with unexpected friendships and tests of will, that we discover the true depth of our own strength and the enduring power of connection. We hope this tale has touched your heart and inspired you to look for the small miracles and big adventures happening all around us.